prison overcrowding.
No one can stop us.
New Mexican Mafia.
I'm above the law.
One of the most common questions I get asked by the school kids is, what happens if you drop the soap in the shower? So in this video, we're going to talk about what jail and prison showers are like, how you should behave when you're going in the shower, there's all kinds of rules, and how long you spend in there and stuff like that. And if you're having a wank and stuff like that, don't be wanking around people in certain ways and stuff like that. And also we'll finish with what does happen if you drop the soap in the shower, literally, like how not to get raped in the prison shower. So when I first went in, I was classified as a medium security remand unsentenced prisoner in Towers Jail. Now each tower had what's called a pod. So there's 4 pods in each tower, and there's 45 men in each pod. The guards are in the middle in a fishbowl looking down on all the different pods. There's 2 tiers of cells in each pod, and then on the end of the run at the bottom is like a gap where you go in, and there was 2 or 3 showers in a row, and there wasn't like a proper divide. There was kind of like a little bit of a divide like you see sometimes in the men's toilets in the urinals. Now I arrived at my pod late at night one time, just before lockdown, so most of the prisoners had already gone back to their cells, but I'd seen Shawshank, you know, the sisters, where Boggs Diamond comes up to him in the shower and he's like, "Can I be a friend to you?" So I was thinking, I'm going to be the skinny white guy who gets brutalised in the shower. So I was crapping it when I did go in the shower for my first time. What I did was, I looked in there was nobody in there, the day room was pretty empty. I felt comparatively safe because there wasn't many people around. I just took off my stripes, took off my boxers, put them in a little pile, got in the shower, and I had to clean very fast because I was so nervous thinking something was going to happen. Now I hadn't even been given any hygiene products at this point in time. This shower was filthy. There was like a puddle on the floor of like pubic hair. Looked like there could have been jizz, God knows what, down there. There was all these little black flies and everything flying around, and mosquitoes. And I was so desperate to clean myself because I'd been through the horseshoe 2 or 3 days going through holding cells. I stunk, and I didn't have any soap, but I saw a little bit of soap on the floor, on the dirty, filthy floor, this filthy little piece of soap. And I held it up and I washed the soap off in the shower water, and then I scrubbed my armpits, scrubbed my man part, scrubbed my arse, and I pretty much got the fuck out of there as fast as possible because I still had these images in my mind of Boggs Diamond going in the shower in Shawshank, telling that guy he could be a friend to him. Didn't want to expose myself, but over time I learned about how to behave in the shower and when you go in there, and how not to be taking too long because other people are waiting and stuff like that. What was, when you first went in, lad, what was your very first experience of the shower?
Well, it's as the longer you're in there, you find the perfect shower, because some of them are just like trickles, or some of them go hot and cold.
Oh yeah, the hot and cold showers.
It's fucking horrible.
Oh, I hated that. Just when you're getting into it, it goes freezing cold.
Turn it on. I know they're all on timers too. You just press the fucking button, it comes on, and it's nice and warm. You're just soaked up, and you go freezing fucking cold. You go step back. It's fucking annoying. It really is annoying.
Oh, you get so hot, you're stinging you.
Yeah, you find the perfect shower. Mine was shower 3, and like fucking that's where I went to. I'd wait for it, even though the showers were open. I'd wait for that particular shower because it was a constant heat, and you'd find if you got like if you had sort of a bit of paper and you scrunched it up like that, as you press the button and put this paper in, it'd wedge it so it'd stay on. There's little tricks that you find. Another thing is, don't come out your cell. I've seen people do it and get laughed at, and you probably will get bummed if there's any gays there. Just with a towel around your fucking waist.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And walk down the fucking steps as if you're on a model fucking show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With a little skimpy fucking towel around you. Because you're lucky, at best you're going to get laughed at, at worst you're going to get a dick in your fucking ass. Because you could be a pretty little boy and you're like fucking, you know, you got this little skimpy towel showing a bit of fucking leg. Hey, to us guys, it's just fucking funny. But there's a lot of fucking fags in prison too. There's a lot of fucking people who fucking bum you. They call it fucking, they don't even call themselves gay, they call it prison love. But either way, you got to get a cock in your fucking ass. Always go to the shower fully clothed.
Some dudes even shower in their underwear because they don't want to expose themselves.
They won't take the underwear off. It's 2 ways to wash. They wash their underwear as well. But that's a bit over the top.
Yeah, that's over the top.
Just go in there and be quick too. You could be fucking, if you got to have a wank, have one. Get one over and done with. But fucking, you know, don't fucking squirt all over the fucking walls and shit. Aim it down. But yeah. And don't be taking your long ass time either, because there's other people waiting, and it can piss people off. You're going to get so much time to be in the day room, especially in towers. Once you hit prison and you hit the dorms, it's a bit different because you've got like all the time in the fucking world, and like fucking simple rules. If you see a curtain closed, don't open it, because why would you? You know what I mean? Closed means there's someone in there. It's a pet peeve, but a lot of people did it, is don't leave your empty fucking shampoo bottles and that just laying around. Clean up after yourself. If you've got to get in the shower, the whole point of getting in the shower is to keep cleaning it. You don't want to get in a dirty fucking shower. It's the porter's job to clean it, but it's also your own job to clean up after your fucking self. I mean, half the time I'd get in the fucking shower and I'd have a sponge with me and I'd have a quick wash down first. Number 1 rule, always wear shower shoes when you go in the shower. Because otherwise you'll get what you call jailhouse feet, and it's fucking horrible.
Foot rot.
Foot rot. Literally foot rot. Number 1 rule. The little horrible fucking flimsy fucking shoe. You know the ones that your toes are poking out of and they fucking, it's just like, it's a shower, plastic fucking shoe, and your big toe fucking sticks out and the rest of your toes stick out and they're uncomfortable as fuck. But it's best to wear them in the shower, otherwise you're going to get shower rot. A lot of things happen in the shower. People are getting bummed in the shower, people are just generally showering. Also, it's a blind spot generally, so you could be fucking showering the next minute you're don't even bother looking. It's someone getting beat up, someone's having a fucking straight, you know what I mean? Don't get involved. Just keep on showering, do your shower and get out. Because if you've noticed, it is a blind spot in it.
Yeah, I was at one building where they had a handicap shower, which was a big one, and that was the octagon for people fighting, basically, because there was like all this space to be throwing punches and stuff.
You gotta learn when you're fighting in prison too, especially short range fighting in showers and shit like that. I mean, one is don't wear shower shoes when you're fighting. Always boot up. When I say boot up, you're not wearing boots, but just put your fucking trainers on so you've got a bit of grip. You know what I mean? I've seen people go in there fucking with the shower shoes on, and you fucking fall, and that's you. It's so easily fucking done. But yeah, there's etiquette to everything in prison, but showering is number 1. Is always wear shower shoes. Don't take too long in the shower. Try not to leave old bits of soap and fucking shampoo, empty shampoo bottles lying around. Because if everyone did that, there'd be no fucking room for you to get in the fucking shower. What else is there?
Well, the gang rule is that you must shower, because if you don't shower you start stinking. This is where we were housed, it's a Sonoran desert, almost 50 degrees. Can you imagine how we start stinking like wet dogs after so many hours in this suite, because there's no proper air conditioning.
It's swamp cooler.
Swamp cooler, and sometimes it's not even working. I saw dudes when the swamp cooler wasn't even working get naked, and they're just throwing buckets of water on each other just to try and cool down and stop that stink and stop that filth. So the gang rule is when you go in, it's a hygiene thing, you must shower. in one of the other videos we talked about Alejandro, the big 500-pound guy. When he first came into my building,
He stunk like
yeah,
cheese.
he was thinking, and the gang had a meeting to decide whether to smash him because he stunk, and even though he was taking showers.
Yeah.
And what they concluded was they were going to give him a pass. He had to have a shower every so many hours, and then after he'd finished his shower, he had to come out and he had to have like baby powder put all over him to keep his stink down. So that was the compromise with him and his shower situation. Now, Wildman also mentioned wanking in the showers. Now, look, you've been out on the streets, you might have had a good sex life, and all of a sudden, now, you're not getting any women, and that sexual tension builds up, and the fellas understand that.
It could be a nice guard walking around, nice female guard.
Oh, yeah, you see that.
I went in the hole, literally, for fucking whistling, wolf whistling, that's some female guy.
Yeah, they don't like you saying anything to female guys
like
at all.
sexual harassment.
Yeah.
But it could be, there's some little cuties in there in Towers, especially, there was a little blonde, I forgot her name now, Miss Anderson I think her name was. But she was cute and she knew it. But fucking hell, you can be sat in your bed, she opens up and she gives you the smile, you're like, oh, alright, I'm off the shower. Just fucking get one off over it, know what I mean?
And a lot of dudes, what they do is they have their girlfriends, wives, whatever, send in sexy pictures of themselves.
Yeah.
And it's called going on a date, is when you take a picture to the shower with you, like a photo. Generally, you might wrap it up in a sandwich bag, a plastic bag.
Or cling film to stop it from getting wet.
You get tape, put it on the shower wall, you're having your wank in there, taking care of business, and that's called going on a date, and that's completely acceptable. Now, the degree you can get away with this depends...
And don't leave your date in the shower either, because other people are going on dates too.
Oh, they'll have a date with you, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Then you're getting... She's being unfaithful on you. There's going to be an issue there. Now, the degree to which you can get away with this depends upon what security level you're in and how open the showers are, because all sexual activity in prison is illegal. Even if you have consensual sex with another prisoner or a guard, that's considered illegal. If a guard has sex with you, a female guard, that's considered statutory rape, because they're a custodian of you, they're in charge.
And it did happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to me, but it did happen. Bastards.
So, for example now, if you're in Towers jail, for example, and you've got that shower where there's three dudes stood next to each other and there's a bit of a divide, try and time it when there's no one in there. If you're in there and you're having a shank and someone walks in, try and get it over with as fast as possible. When I was moved over to maximum security remand, because the dudes in there were serious killers and stuff, they weren't allowed to have that blind alley where you go in and have your shower. The shower was completely open plan. It was like a square, and the guards could look right down and see you having your shower. But the acceptable thing was, in there, if you were having a wank, you were to face away from the guards, you were to face away from the day room, and you could bang your bishop like this, and you'd see dudes' arms going like this.
Yeah, you see the movements like that.
Yeah, yeah. But as long as your dick wasn't facing everybody, that was the acceptable way to do it in maximum security. At one point I ended up in Supermax because the prosecutor put my sentence down as 34 years when it was only 9.5. I was fast tracked to Supermax. In Supermax in the shower, to get to the shower you got to get handcuffed through your door, stand against the wall, door opens, you walk out, the guards say, we're going to walk you to the shower, you look at another prisoner, signal, smile, anything, we're going to just smash your skull into the concrete, we're going to grab you from behind and smash you into the concrete. You walk down, shower opens, buzzes open, you go in, you put your hands through, and when you're handcuffed, you press the button like Wildman said, water only runs for 10 minutes for security purposes. You can have a wank in showers like that all day long because no one can see you.
No one can see you, no.
And in fact, they leave you in there for hours on end, and they get off on that, because in the beginning I was yelling, let me out, the water, I've finished my shower, and the guards just buzz off that. So you've got to think of, things to do. I ended up doing yoga in there in the long run. So it drove me crazy in the beginning that the guards wouldn't let me out.
I just get a sore dick through wanking. fuck that yoga.
So in the prison system, the showers then, they're more like the cubicle setup that Wildman was talking about. There's times when it's really busy, and people are in a line and they start yelling at you, stop wanking, get out, I want to get a shower today before recreation's over and stuff like that. So you've got to be careful. So it depends upon the level of security and what kind of open plan and what kind of shower you're in, what you can get away with doing in the shower if you want to go on a date.
Even the security are in the hall, it's very similar. They cuff you through the door and they let you in. But it's like, it's just you in there. So like fucking, you can do what you want. That's the hall in high security. In medium, it's you semi-covered. You got your curtain, but I'm talking the walls are only probably about that high. You know what I mean? So like you still get pizza gazers. And in immigration, it's like sort of like being in a locker room. It's just like a row of fucking showers, and fucking hell, you just. The fucking Pisces are in fucking shock there. They're just like, they'd openly just stare at you. Like that. Go open.
Pizza gazing is when another dude just basically is staring at your dick. And you get some guys who are just showing the dicks off. You got these guys that got tats from their heads down to the toes, and they're even tatted up on the dicks and the balls. And they're like, check this out, man. What do you think of my fucking dollar sign on my dick or whatever it is they've got down there? And they're showing it to you, so you're expected to do a bit of Peter gazing at that point because they want you to check their dicks out. I never thought I would end up in a prison staring at a man's dick, but when some tattoo guy comes up to you and he's like, what do you think of this? It's a situation where you actually do end up doing that.
I mean, fucking hell, some people. We had a friend, God rest his soul, Joey Crack.
Yeah.
He wanted us to put a fucking needle through his fucking belly, remember that?
Yeah, I've got a video actually on my YouTube channel about how a prisoner pierced his penis. He was my cellmate at the time, Joey Crack, that was in time.
And he got infected.
Yeah. Now, in terms of prison rape, in America now you've got to go to a prison rape class to get taught how not to get raped. And it shows the predators in the day room. You take food off them, you're in debt, you're punked, you're turned out, you're going to be a prison prostitute.
Candy bars left on your pillow.
Exactly. The video, the candy bars. All the prisoners were watching, like, the candy bars are coming, the candy bars are coming.
It's fucking laughable, that video, isn't it?
Yeah, because the conclusion is, to stop rape, you've got to report it. Report anything, you're a snitch. Yeah. So, yeah, rape does happen.
So you've just been bummed, and not only bummed, you're labelled as a fucking snitch as well. You know what I mean?
Hold on to that soap very tightly in the shower. If there's a predator around and he's giving you that Peter gazing look that goes into the sexual dimension, you probably want to get the fuck out of there, or tell your mates to have your back and watch this dude.
Or smack him in the fucking face, go for it there and then.
Yeah, go for it there and then. But there's a lot more actual coercion of prisoners into sex than there is the old Shawshank Redemption, beat him down, gang rape thing. You just get people manipulating you into debt, or manipulating into a kind of a friendship. And then they may say something like, yeah, you know, I've not been laid in years, you know. Or they might say to you, you've not been laid in a long time. You know, it's no different to having a man's mouth around your dick as to have a woman's.
It's only prison love.
It's only prison love.
They'll give you a couple of bags of fucking speed or something, and fucking they expect fucking blowjobs or something. Just don't go in for it. Unless you want to go in for it, it's entirely up to yourself.
People are so desperate for drugs. There's predators in there who will actually give you drugs to suck your dick as well, just because they like sucking dick.
Exactly.
So there's all kinds of ways.
Here's a different note. Buy this book, read it. It's brilliant. I read it last night. I couldn't put it down. I read it in one night. It's
Two
really
Tony's
good.
Life Story, Matthew Philosopher.
It's very, very good.
If you've got any more questions about prison showers, anything else, drop in the soap, whatever it is, with no qualms, put them in the comments. We appreciate all your love, and the subs are going to be over 100,000 here soon.
And keep on hitting. Keep on leaving your comments, good or bad, but keep on leaving them, and we'll keep on responding.
Cheers from Widnes, chemical manufacturing town. Widnes and proud.